Alright. So, 2021 was I believe, 35th anniversary of Transformers Beast Wars. I don't know if you guys could hear my dogs, but Beast Wars essentially saved the franchise when it was going through its darkest period, with G2 and the G1 comic and sales starting to drop. They knew they had to do something to reinvigorate the franchise. As such, they decided, you know what? We've had figures that turn into robot animals before, but what if we had figures that turn into organic animals? And that's what they did. That's how Beast Wars started. Now, Kingdom, for some reason, decided to shove a lot of G1 characters into the Kingdom line. I didn't want to go over one of them because it'd basically be like reviewing this idiot again. Because, basically the same. So I wanted to see how, 35 years later, they handled a beast former. And thought, oh, who should I do? And I thought, there's a decently obscure one that they made a figure of. SHADOWPANTHLER. Now, SHADOWPANTHLER was just a repaint of Cheetor with a new head. Now, I do have Cheetor. He's ironically missing his head. And tail. But this guy was still perfectly intact, so I decided to break him out. Now, SHADOWPANTHLER is, like I said, a black repaint of Cheetor. He looks nice. I guess he looks like a panther. He's a black cheetah rather than a panther, but, I guess it looks close enough. But, yeah, he looks really good. He's almost entirely black, except for the yellow joints right here, which I do wish they had done in black. The yellow joints right here, and the silver on his hind legs. But actually, I think the yellow hides pretty decently in beast mode. Like, really, especially in the shoulders, you really don't notice the yellow. Yeah, he's got nice fur texture, which is really cool. Really, really cool. I like it. He cleans up pretty nicely. Other than the feet sticking out and the hands sticking out, he cleans up really well. Now, articulation in this mode, the head doesn't do anything except for the jaw opening. Can't go all the way back for transformation, but the shoulders can rotate. They are on ball joints over here, so you can, Hey guys! You can also get movement here because of that ball joint. Legs can kick forward, front legs can kick forward that far, back that far, and the paws are on ball joints. The hind legs can kick up that far. You can make it totally look like he's peeing. They can go out, which looks even more like he's peeing. Which I think is funny. The hind legs can't move back, but they can move forward. I don't know if that's how an actual cheetah can move. You do get a little bit more articulation because this is the robot hip. And the paws are on ball joints back here. Nothing at the tail. The tail is completely stationary. But you can still get some, decent poses out of this guy. So I dig it. I dig it a lot. If you can put, angle him correctly. Make it look like he's getting ready to pounce, I guess. And he's got some nice bright red eyes, which are really cool. So, yeah, that is basically it for his cheetah mode. So let's get down to transformation. I'm surprised he stayed on all fours. So what you're going to want to do is rip his tail off, which becomes a weapon. Set it aside. Now he has no tail. You're going to want to take the hind legs, bring them up like this. Bring the paws down. Bring the hind legs out, and as you do that, the robot mode feet will come out. Do the same thing on the opposite side. You can go ahead and stand him up. And here you have Shadow Panther in his robot mode. I'm kidding. But you do want to bring these legs down and split him open like that, revealing even more yellow. You can do whatever you want with the back legs. You can have them crossed. You can have them like this is usually what I do, is I kind of do that. You can bring the legs or the arms out and position them correctly. Rotate his fist. Rotate the fist. You are going to want to bring these sections in. Open the panther mouth. Bring it down. Oh wait, no, you don't want to close these sections yet. No. You're going to want to bring the head all the way down, make sure it pegs in. This bar will go into the mouth. Then you want to close it up. And then you want to rotate the head. However, you need to actually bring the head up first before you can rotate it. And here you have Kingdom Shadow Panther, which I really like this guy. This guy is pretty cool in my opinion. As you can see, his color scheme is black, silver, and yellow. One thing with the Beast Wars characters is they had, more brightly colored robot parts that, hid away in the animal form, which I think is mostly successful here. So bringing him in, let's take a look. Not at his weirdly scary crotch face, but at that noggin. And oh damn, that is a badass head sculpt. This is based off the mask from the Beast Wars character. You can actually see a little bit of the under robot face there. And the nice panther head, the nice bright yellow shoulders, silver forearms with a Predacon emblem. That weird scary face crotch. The legs and the feet. So yeah, and you can bring in the tail. And there's two things you can do with the tail. They tell you to plug it in like this. Like this as a whip with this section down as like a guard, I guess. But that looks stupid. And you can slide the tail into his fist to give him the tail whip blade that Cheetor had in Beast Wars. Or at least in the Beast Wars toy line. He doesn't come with the gut gun, but, what can you do? Anyway, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you can, look side to side. Don't get a lot of wiggly-waggly because of the helmet. You can look up. You can do total squirrel. If you, bring these sections out of the way, the arms can go up that far. Can't do a full 360 because these sections will always get in the way. He does have slight butterfly joints. Butterfly joints, so you can use those to your advantage. He has bicep rotation. Over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. Wrist rotation. He's got, if you move all the animal legs out of the way, waist rotation. The scary crotch piece can flip up to accommodate the leg movement, which legs can kick forward that far. back that far, because of this section, you can maneuver the leg to get it to kick back a little bit more, but still. Outward, about that far. You do have above the knee rotation. You have under 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet can move forward, they can move back, and you have the standard ankle tilt with holes in the feet if you want to plug a fossilizer into them or a weaponizer. But yeah, so that is basically it for Shadow Panther. Let's bring in Cliff Jumper, if I can get him fixed from throwing him. Yeah. Let's bring in Ultra Magnus. Yeah. And, oh, crap. I need to get this guy back into Panther mode for a second. Now I've got our friend back into Panther mode because I realized I forgot to do a comparison. Show you how big he is in Panther mode. So we'll bring in a motorcycle. Yeah, so this is Shatterglass Flame War. And yeah, so here's how big a cheetah is, or a panther is to a motorcycle. I don't think that's accurate, but who knows, it could be. So yeah. We'll be right back. So that has been my review of Kingdom Shadow Panther. If you want this guy, I think you're just gonna have to look on at Amazon or eBay. But yeah, we're almost done with our look back through the ages, because all we've got left is Legacy parts, or Legacy years 1, 2, and 3. So that is the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.